So we open with Angel whining that her and her sissy are off. I don't know how you ever got the pregnancy on. I don't know how he got it up. With a woman in the room, I'm just shocked. But then again, it could be in vitro. Oh Lord, but Necky Christie gonna stop by and that's only gonna make your life work. But Angel, I wanna know how strong your earlobes are because those earrings have to be 50 pounds. Jackie couldn't even be bothered to learn your sissy's name. How are you and Superstar doing? I don't know about a star. I wouldn't even call him a meteor. He's simply space debris. Because even cheap metals can be reflective. However, it's light that maintains the real value. Angel said she might be taking things too personal. The man doesn't like the female anatomy. So he ain't gonna love your hoo-ha like he ain't gonna love nobody else's. So don't take his lack of pining for the puss personal. Oh Lord, but here he comes with 2 floral arrangements. I'm sure he's been playing with them all afternoon. Oh, let me make sure the sound's working. So British ain't with her man no more, but I mean, he was an overseas player, so you ain't lose nothing. British, you gonna start dating again. You was already dating during the marriage. You're just continuing what you've been doing. They calling him a retired overseas pro. But if you didn't do it for 20 years, is it really retirement? Or could you just not make a team anymore and now you live off of your retirement? Because they force you to put some away. Because this might happen. I think they retired you. I don't think you're retired. But her and her man are co-parenting. And you know how it is when you co-parenting. It's a tight-lipped, closed mouth, chunky heel of a journey with your other co-parent. Later that day, Jackie, Brandy Maxine, Brown Gel Queen, Duffy and her piss yellow wig, and Britton all get together for lunch. I don't know who told her this piss yellow was good, but it ain't. After a bug attack, we got Duffy trying to give us Love Match Hollywood. She wants to throw an event to hook up some single women's with some single men's. Why don't you get married first? You know you still single, right? You engaged, but legally, you single till you married. So now we got Malele with her chitlins. Girl, you better put Gennaro on child support. You know they'll arrest him at good old Atlanta and put all his business in the street. Malaysia, what business do you have that's falling apart? All you do is put up with Necky Christie's shit for a check. But now Jackie goes to visit Jennifer, who is dealing with the death of her dog, Gia. Oh, girl, I know what you're going through. It's hell. I've been through it myself, so I feel for you. I don't feel for this look in the confessional. Now, you got gold here, but silver here. It ain't working. And the gold on the jacket looks cheap. This looks like a blazer Tierra Marie would have sold. Remember when she was supposed to have that blazer line? What in the pseudoscience is this? So we're communicating with the spirit of the deceased beloved. I mean, Pete's come to me in dreams before. Sometimes when I really, really miss him, he'll pop into my dream and I'll get to hug him again. But I don't know about these little wavy things, but hey, do you, boo. But let's see if the psychic's right. Will someone propose? Jen wants a ring. People in hell want ice water. A guy ain't even sending you a text, much less giving you a ring. However, British meets up with her baby daddy because things are contentious with them since he's upset that she's ended the marriage. I mean, your union was built on sand to begin with. Jennifer gonna say she ain't settling for nothing but a Rolex or a Rolls Royce. Honey, you didn't mind sidling up to Shrek? Now all of a sudden you want riches and rides? Girl, boom. Oh Lord, now Angel brings her sissy to the group. And he just brings gay energy, like he just comes in like the token gay. Shirt buttoned up all the way to his neck. That's what gay men, well, some gay men do. I don't do that shit. That uptight sissy. Now when Duffy brings her man, it's a heterosexual energy. It's a guy coming to hang out with his woman and his friends. It's just different. Oh, and here come the silent twins. I don't know why they're trying to give them plotline. They don't say nothing. You've been a single parent since 16, but how are you a basketball wife? You should be on 16 and pregnant. Girl, they got you on the wrong show. And you looking a smooth 35, 37 right now, so your kids is grown. So, I mean, you were a single parent, but that kid should be in college by now. Oh, God, Jackie really trying to get Lorenzo and British back together. Why? Why do you care about their marriage? You don't know them clowns. Jackie invited Lorenzo to fight for his love when he married a whole other heifer. That's what happens when you think with your neck. So now we gonna bring out the menses. And the women in relationships can even put in they 2 cents and save somebody for the next round. Why you gonna force them to talk to somebody they don't want to look at no more? Once I say no, it's a no. Okay, so the first guy comes out, and he's a producer for the show. If you dress him up, maybe he could be okay. Maybe if you dress him up. But Jen wasn't that impressed, and neither am I. But Jen, I would give you the same look I'm giving him. He looks like a 24-year-old delivery man. Cute, but I don't think they looking for a tenderoni. They want some AARP ass. Maybe a little bit of coot cock, doo-doo-doo, coot cock. I can see Jennifer wanting some coot cock. I mean, Eric was as ugly as one. Jennifer gonna say he don't look like he has health insurance. Neither do you. Neither do you. Oh, Lord, Marcus Carr killed personal trainer, so he on here trying to get some free business. I need you to take care of these dreads more. They looking too dry. The other guy, his hair, it was kempt and moisturized. He was giving you braid. And when you took that hair out them braids, it was gonna be looking good. This, I'm sorry, honey, the dreads is dry. And he can't even speak up for himself. Devon got 2 kids. Nope, a dope. That's a leftover man. Oh, Lord. Now, I like a redhead, but you ain't got to be talking about pretty feet on the first meeting. This ain't Boomerang. Oh, God, now we got somebody else from Love and Hip Hop. The white one that was on 2 seasons ago. Oh, Lord. These 10-year indentured servitude contracts VH1 had these people sign. Okay, now we have Jelani. Jelani, you cute. I know you trying to give Salt and Pepper Daddy, but it's aging you a little too much. Not everybody can carry it off. You need a little bit of Just for Men. You're going to be all right. Now, hold on. Now, he said, I don't have any children. That's enough. That is enough. Don't ask why he don't have no children. That's like asking a woman why she don't have no children. It's impolite. Clearly, he's responsible with his penis. Clearly, that's just how shit shook out for whatever reason. Jennifer gonna ask him, is your watch real? Well, your picture on a private jet wasn't. Remember that? Remember when you posted that fake picture at that little tourist trap? Be right back. And everybody said, girl, you ain't on nobody's private jet. You ain't got private jet money. You ain't even got friends to invite you on a private jet. If Evelyn had a ticket on a private jet, she would let you catch coach. And the last one is Lorenzo at the behest of Necky Christie. So Jennifer gonna ask him, are you in love with British? He gives me he loves vaginas, but he doesn't love women. There's a lot of straight men out there like that. And I don't even know how much they like vagina, but they like the idea of people thinking they're heterosexual. Much more than they actually like women themselves. I can at least say I don't half-ass like men. They half-ass like women. They kind of like y'all, but they don't really like y'all. It's very confusing. He said, I got love for you. Exactly what I said. I don't love you, but I got love for you. That co-parenting shit. Oh, Lord, Jackie gonna say he done traveled around the world, took you with him, and left you at the hotel so he could go cheat in peace, and left you alone in the relationship. Oh, British said you could barely write your name. How you raised me. Well, wait, now hold on, British. You said you left so that he could see what he was missing, but then he went and got more heifers. You can't leave somebody to prove a point and think they gonna act right. No, once you leave, that's it. It's over. You are giving them carte blanche to move on. Because he's going to realize, okay, she tired of my shit. She's trying to prove points. I don't want a woman that proves points. I want a woman who will let me cheat in peace. And baby, that ain't you, so you got to move on. But you can't leave and think, oh, now that I done taken my love away, he ain't coming back because he wasn't that concerned about your love in the first place. Because again, he don't like women with his whole ass. He likes women half-ass. So you can't make no mistakes. You can't have no opinions because he ain't really that into you in the first place. He'd rather be in the locker room with his boys. Oh, God, now Malaysia here and Brandy mad. I guess everybody X is coming through. The fact that her presence is bugging you so much means you miss the puss, Bran. You wish you could get back to those loving lips. Oh, God. Now you and Zell was friends before him and Malele was friends. Just picking up LA sissies wherever you can. Oh, God, you done brought Zell to meet these women? For what? They looking for another handbag sissy? Are you for real? Wait, so Jen has already blocked you on Instagram because you said her breath stank. We ain't gonna talk about what you look like you smell like, but you said her breath stank. Zell said, I apologize. I'm sure you got your teeth cleaned since. At least that sissy can commit. Jennifer, Zell ain't got no issue with you. He just calling a thing a thing. And them shoes wasn't cute. Them shoes look like your breath might stink. They were so cheap. They were shoes without a box, in the words of Wanda. So now everybody kind of mad at Malaysia for bringing Zell to make fun of their little speed dating. I mean, the men were jokes anyway. So British goes over to Malaysia and says, Jennifer feels like you brought Zell as shade. So what? Jennifer ain't got a plot line. She need to be grateful. So we open the episode with Margaret, Teresa, and Jennifer fighting, and Andy tells everybody to shut it up. He's got a dinner reservation. Andy says, let's move on to Jennifer's affair. How long was he stooping the help? She said about 2 months, so that means 2 years. So she tells about the affair and how they got back together in Miami. And Margaret said, look, you were hurt, but you were so villainous to all of us, we figured you could take what you give, heifer. Melissa says, I think you was happy because you was able to put his feet to the fire in a way that you couldn't. She said, okay, maybe that's a little true. I didn't want my kids to know, but I did want to get his butt. And now we've got the house husbands with us. So we get to talking about Frank's throuple with David. Dolores says, Jersey is so incestuous. Yeah, look at Teresa trying to hump on her brother. Marge got Joe to get his crow's feet cut out. I'm sorry, not his crow's feet. Unload the bags of groceries underneath his eyes, because, honey, it looked like he went shopping at Costco. That was a good $400-$500 worth of groceries. I mean, you had the good steak weighing them down. You had the fresh organic lettuce popping under the lower lid. It was a lot, yeah. Good job, Marge. Child, Andy asked Louis how was his first season, and he said it was horrible. I mean, no offense to anybody here. And you're right, it's not because of them, it's because of your own actions coming to light. So now we talk about the men's hetero-flexible relationships. We know y'all bust and bump bussies. Oh, Frank's jealous of Dolores' new girlfriend, but you taking her old man. So Louis finally explains the video. The group he went with made him commit to the woman since he couldn't break up with her, or he wouldn't break up with her. But then when he got home, she gave him a prenup and said she wanted $1 million for the marriage, which she should get. You ain't gonna leave me broke, and I ain't gonna be wrestling your ass for child support or alimony after the fact. I take my fee up front. Margaret says, well, I was trying to help you flip public opinion so that way we could have had it out on the table and it would have been a non-story. Margaret, you could have actually had that conversation with her. You was trying to start some shit. Child, Andy starts going through everything that they've been saying about Louis. Is any of it true? Louis just seems phony. This is going to be another Lifetime movie marriage. Andy asks Bill, so when the affair was brought up at Margaret's, did you think you were just going to lie and deny? Oh, God. Jennifer, this my kids were collateral damage. Then your happy butt should have stayed off the show. So Andy asks Bill, how'd you feel about Joe getting mad at you for not calling and making up the next day? And Jennifer said, I couldn't believe that you thought he was going to pick you over his wife, the mother of his children. He wasn't saying in the moment, he said the next day. And also he asked that question to Bill, not you. You are so irritating. So then he asked Bill, what would you do if Melissa called you a bitch boy? And he said, I'd be hurt. Melissa said, I would never say that. However, Jennifer, yeah, Joe might have insulted you because you insulted him first, so turnabout is fair play. Frank said, I wouldn't say anything to Melissa either. I would handle it with Joe. What, you'd let him know you're topping tonight? Lord. Now Jen mad at Evan because he called Bill an accomplice when he was standing up for your shitty behavior, which he was being an accomplice. And y'all had gone to dinner and made up, and you still got all this heat on stage. Jennifer, I need you to grow up. Hold on. Jennifer talking about, if you tell him something, he'll tell me, except about his mistress. So he ain't telling you the important shit for at least 2 or 3 months. So now we go back to Frank telling Margaret that Jennifer called him asking for dirt about who Evan was cheating with. I can't believe he would throw me under the bus. Well, that's why you did it, because you thought he'd keep it to himself. So Bill says he was at dinner with Frank, and Frank said he knew what the girl looked like. Nobody's buying it. I don't even think Bill's buying it. I think Bill just said that so he wouldn't catch hell when he got home. Andy Cohen with the truth. Jen, you care that you were caught, not that you were digging. And Melissa, don't say she wasn't digging, it was conversation. No, she was digging. And Frank exposed your digging. Now, I don't know how messy Frank was, because Evan and Jackie sure acting like some hit dogs. They hollering. But honestly, I'm sick of this and I'm sick of them. This is a boring reunion. This could have been 2 parts. Oh my God. It is 3 p.m. in California on a Friday. And Louis just said, they let me go from my company. The look on Black Dolores' face, she went, and literally, right, Teresa asked me not to tell y'all, but you're going to find out anyway, so I may as well let you know now. Oh my God. Oh, that is a simple Simeon. Oh, then Andy says, wait, you got let go from the company you started? That's quite an ousting. Oh God, and now Teresa's mad at Marge all over again. You don't know what you've done all season long. Well, apparently it's about what he's done all his life with these women. So Andy trying to get everybody to quiet down because Marge won't stop talking. Louis won't stop talking. Andy wants to know if Louis blames Marge. Teresa, of course, wants to squawk like a raptor, and he finally says, shut up! My goodness, you look like your toddler throwing a tantrum. So they let all the men go. Louis shaking everybody's hands. Teresa's acting like an ass. Why ain't shaking his hand? Because I'm a gentleman. He go over, tell Teresa, you really got your butt on your shoulders. At least Louis didn't blame Margot. So we come back from commercial and Andy asks Teresa, is she sorry for tossing plates on Margaret? And she said, I apologize for that already. That half-ass my actions because I was ticked off speech you gave at the dinner? You're not just a troglodyte, you're a trifling troglodyte. Teresa's still saying that Marge is the one who brought all this stuff about Louis to light. And Andy's like, no, it was lit up all over the internet. And why ain't it normal for your friends to ask you about who you humping on? I ask my friends about who they humping on, and if it don't look healthy, I'ma speak on it. And Teresa going to say, well, if Black Dolores had brought it up. And Andy said, Black Dolores didn't ask you shit about prison, so she sure wasn't going to ask you about your ain't shit man. Girl, this shit is boring. Teresa and Louis, I don't care. Teresa versus Marge, I don't care. We are exactly where we were at the beginning of this, with Teresa trying to be angry with Marge and Marge moving on. Marge realizes that you are complete and utter nincompoop with bitterness and anger issues. Will Teresa ever acknowledge that when she has an issue with everyone around her, the issue is her? Nope. Because chimps' intelligence end at objects' permanence. Andy, don't apologize to them for yelling. Apologize to us for this shitty reunion. Apologize to us for wasting this third night of our lives. Apologize for that. Oh, God, now we're asking, after all this sniping and griping, what positive are you taking away? If you take away Teresa, that would be positive. That would be hunky-dory. Jennifer says she gonna evolve as a person. What, you gonna go from 13 to 15? Mentally, you are a teenager. Girl, this was the worst season of Jersey ever. It was dry. It was trifling. The skirmish wasn't nothing. I mean, when Teresa got to go back to her season 1 table flip antics, that lets you know y'all ain't got a plot line to push. Well, I'ma see you soon for Drag Race.